I'm African.
No, you're not. You're
It's
an
like
American. You're an American.
But we from Africa.
Who from Africa? I've never been to Africa.
But you're African. Your descendants is African, Dad.
But
you
know how far of a descent that is, though. That's
1900s.
We talking.
That's not that far.
We weren't African in the 1900s.
I mean 1800s.
Yeah,
it's still
18,
African descent. It's still African descent.
Right, but
just because you wasn't born in Africa, you're still an African descent.
All right, but my mom's father's Jamaican. Nana's dad's Jamaican.
That's still Africa.
No,
that's still Africa.
No, it's not. Jamaica
Yes,
and Africa is not the same.
Africans came to Jamaica, to the Caribbeans. Yes. Jamaica is basically Africa. It's just
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They don't even speak the same dialect.
I know. I'm talking about the race. Actually,
come on, man.
Bro, I'm not. Obviously, I'm not. Yes, it's different culture and different language. I'm talking about the actual skin, the race. At the end of the day, we're all African.
But
yes, there's no but. There's no but. At the end of the day, we're all African. So, Dad, you think you don't got no African blood in you? You think you just pure American?
Bro, yes, man.
Yo, what? What?
Yes.
What?
No, dude, no,
you don't,
man.
Yo.
No.
Yo, he's slow. Dad's slow, bro.
No, we don't, man. We've been here. We've been in America our whole life.
So, in this father and son debate, Ishowspeed reasoning seems to be more convincing and accurate and more logical. However, let's dive deep into the history behind the existence of Black Caribbeans in the Caribbeans. And so here let's start. So before European colonization, before this era, before European arrived, the Caribbean was inhabited by indigenous peoples such as the Taino and Carib. African presence in the region began after European colonization. Transatlantic slave trade, 1500s to the 1800s. After Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492 under the Spanish crown, European powers including Spain, Britain, France, and Netherlands colonized Caribbean islands. They established sugar, tobacco, and cotton plantations to supply labor. Millions of Africans were forcibly taken from West and Central Africa through the transatlantic slave trade. Between the 16th and 19th centuries, over 12 million Africans were enslaved and transported to the Americas. A large percentage to the Caribbean. Conditions were brutal and many died during the Middle Passage or under harsh plantation systems. Resistance and rebellions. Black people in the Caribbean consistently resisted slavery. Some escaped and formed independent communities known as Maroons, notably in Jamaica and Suriname. One of the most important events was the Haitian Revolution, led by figures like Toussaint Louverture. It resulted in Haiti becoming the first black republic in 1804 and the first nation to abolish slavery permanently, which is quite remarkable and a very good point and a very great knowledge to know that Haiti was the first black republic to abolish such horrific, inhumane trade. And so, number 4, emancipation. In the 1800s, European powers gradually abolished slavery. Britain abolished slavery in 1834, full freedom in 1838. France abolished it in 1848. Spain abolished it in Cuba in 1886. After emancipation, formerly enslaved people faced economic hardship, racial discrimination, and limited access to land and political power. Number 5, 20th century to independence. In the 1900s, Black Caribbean leaders pushed for workers' rights, political reform, and independence. Many Caribbean nations gained independence from European colonial rule between the 1960s and 1980s, including Jamaica 1962, Trinidad and Tobago in 1962, Barbados 1966. Black Caribbean culture, music, religion, language, food, and resistant traditions has had a global impact, influencing reggae, Calypso, Carnival, Pan-Africanism, and the global African diaspora. In simple terms, the history of black people in the Caribbean is a story of forced migration and slavery, resistance and revolution, survival and cultural creation, struggle for freedom and independence, global influence and resilience. Despite centuries of oppression, Black Caribbean communities built powerful cultures and played a major role in shaping modern Caribbean identity.